Pirlo, ancora Pirlo di tacco, tiro,
The curveball is used by many players in football. It is when the ball has a sort of curved banana shape as it travels through the air. It can be used as a shot, a free kick, or even a pass. But in all of these plays, the ball is curved in order to get around something or confuse an opponent. According to Newton's first law, an object in motion will maintain that same velocity and direction unless acted upon by a net force. When we kick the ball, we give it velocity and direction. But what is the net force that gives the ball that curving path? This force is explained by the study in physics known as fluid dynamics and the Bernoulli principle. Imagine a tube that has one larger section and one smaller section. The amount of water in this part of the tube is the same as the volume here. For that same amount of water to flow through the tube, the water needs to flow faster. The lower the area of the cross-section, the higher the velocity of the fluid. An example of this is how a garden hose flows slowly out of the tube normally, but if you put your finger on the top, making the area of the cross-section smaller, the water will flow quicker, therefore shooting out at a higher velocity. Bernoulli's equation can be split into the three parts. P, the pressure, Pgy, the potential energy or height, and 1/2 PV squared, the kinetic energy or speed. Since the tube is remaining at the same height the whole way through, we can disregard the potential energy and therefore take it out of the equation. If the velocity in the small tube is higher, then according to this equation, in order to keep equality, the pressure must be lower, and vice versa. Therefore, the smaller tube has a higher pressure. Now that we know that higher velocity means lower pressure, we can figure out how the ball curves. When we kick the ball without spin, the velocity of the air on both sides of the ball is the same. However, if we now add spin, the ball will counteract the velocity of the air on one side and increase the velocity on the other side. And since high velocity is low pressure, there will be one side with low pressure and one side with high pressure. And the ball will curve towards the side with low pressure.